Me is the blues.
And all you give me is the blues. Lord, have mercy.
Have mercy.
Not a good place to be.
Not a good. Have
Not
mercy
a
on my
good
soul,
place.
Lord. Have mercy.
Loud.
So we're gonna welcome you once again to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, y'all. I'm your brother John.
This is Kiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
Hey, and we all the way up, y'all, on the Monday morning. Now, look, hold on. So if you coming in late, y'all tag a friend. Okay, there you go. I see somebody just jumped on. Thank you for jumping on. But let them know, man, it's Monday morning. We here all the way for it. This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool.
What's cool? What was cool?
Man, that mess ain't cool. Okay.
No, what
That
was
ain't
cool?
cool.
No, that ain't cool. No. Okay, so what was cool was all the giveaways.
Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. You're rushing.
No, how we rushing?
You have an agenda.
That's right. What's
No,
good? That's what's good.
That was
That's what's
okay.
good.
So what was good?
What's good? That's what's good.
Is that hey?
The giveaways is good.
The giveaways was good.
All right.
Big
shout
Rig.
out.
Big shout out to Big Rig.
Okay. Don't know Big Rig.
Okay,
Big
so
baby.
so Patrick Williams.
Okay.
His name on there. Actually, he did the Valentine's Day show that Cheyenne performed at.
Okay.
That was his event.
Gotcha.
Pretty cool guy.
Okay.
Like overall, like
That's what's up.
I haven't had many interactions with him, but all the interactions I've ever had was pretty dope. He seemed pretty genuine.
Nice.
Everybody who talks about him and knows him personally, my brother does. He's a stand-up guy.
Okay.
And so big shout out to Rod Wade.
Okay, yeah, the Go Out Way gas giveaways. But tell me about these other giveaways, because I was working Saturday,
so
man.
I was in Ocala Saturday, so I missed all the free
You
stuff.
was in Ocala?
Yeah.
Man, I was on the scene.
Yeah, he was.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
he
let me
was.
stand up.
Okay.
Because I was on the scene.
You was on the scene.
So give us the goods from the scene.
Really, man, it was a magical time in the city, man. People didn't need, you know what I'm saying? People needed gas. Really, the gas giveaway was so packed.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get to go in that direction.
Yeah.
The interstate was packed.
Yeah.
31st.
I got caught up in that.
And listen.
Had a little attitude about it too, because I ain't know. I ain't know it was happening.
Listen, I slid through in proper timing.
Okay.
Because I got to experience it without getting caught up in all that.
Did you get gas?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Because one lady was yelling out the window, if you got money in your car, you need to go because people who need it here.
Yeah.
One lady yelled that out the window.
Okay. So she was trying to move the line along, prioritize the
like,
line.
Man, y'all got money, man. What you doing?
Good morning, Rosalind. Good morning, Christine. Anthony,
point,
I see you.
It was a giveaway.
But you gotta understand, people are hurting.
Yeah.
And then when you hurting and you pull up to the giveaway and you see 100 people.
Yeah. And
okay, so I have different views about that. Like,
okay,
so
what's
my
your
whole
view on
thing
that?
It didn't say if you was like broke and on your last dollar to come get the gas. It said I'm giving away gas. So
no criteria.
No criteria other than you got a car.
But I guess that's Mr. Edmond what he's saying. I guess your personal ethic have to come in at that point.
I might have wouldn't have went in there because I filled up right before.
Hey,
right?
Okay. So if you just filled up your tank, you in the line.
I'm not in the line.
Okay.
Just give me the gas card. I can get mine later.
I seen somebody with a gas can.
Yeah, man. I seen the gas can.
I mean, gas is hot.
Gas can situation.
They had a gas can out there.
I mean,
what's the deal?
It's like this. People need help. There's a lot of help that's needed. So, we need more people doing more things like that.
Real deal. Candy, I see you. Good morning.
Okay, so we did.
People hurt.
Yeah, people are hurting. So they did the gas giveaway, right? Then Big Rig blessed Latoya Cates, which is Eli's wife.
Yeah.
He paid for 200 trays of crab.
Man, that was love.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. Good morning, Gemini.
He went to Johnny Newsom, which is Rod Wade's stepdad.
Yeah, Jay New
paid for 100 French fries and burgers for people.
Okay,
right? That was another 100 people.
Okay.
He also went to JTD Food and Services.
Yeah.
He paid for 50 people.
Okay.
There for wings and fries. Then he also went to another crab, like a healthy spot, did 50 people there.
Okay.
And then did 100 free haircuts.
Yeah. Listen, it was so much love in the air.
I love the love
in the community, man, because different people was going different places.
Right.
People was going to get gas, people was going to crabs, people was going to get a haircut. Hey man, it's love.
It was kind of exciting. Like I think we should kind of do this every year.
Listen,
this should be like an every year thing.
Oh yeah.
And what was what was the occasion?
The occasion was I don't know.
It wasn't so. Rod had said that he was going to do this giveaway.
Yeah, I remember.
I think that from my understanding, Patrick wanted to bless, Latoya for her loss.
Yeah.
And it just all kind of
one of them what you can do for the families. This is what you can do. Yeah.
Oh man, that was love, man. 200 trays.
Yeah.
That was a
Josh,
lot
I see you, man. Good morning.
But then we can't talk about the positive without the negative.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not though?
Why not?
We can, but we choose not to.
Hold on. Who said?
Who said we can't? This is the new image project. We can talk about whatever we want to.
Because we can talk about whatever we want to. You're right, but we always flip the pancake on the other side.
Well, since we flipping pancakes,
Lady Humphreys, good morning.
Go to Waffle House.
So what's the other side of the pancake?
So then all the positivity is so sad that the negative had to come and try to rain on the parade.
No, because you said we got to have both. So it wasn't sad.
Sunshine without the rain.
Listen,
happiness and sadness.
It was a sunshiny day, and then the storm rolled through.
Yeah. Okay.
People got wet.
So what was the storm? What's the storm? I'm missing something.
Okay,
here.
so Rod Wave Dad went out and thought that it was crazy that Patrick went out and did this as well.
Why?
I don't know. This is okay. So this is when we talk about unity to its finest, right?
Yeah.
When you do something, it doesn't stop nobody else from doing it.
It should not.
It should not.
It actually should inspire. It should inspire somebody.
And that's exactly what happened. Rod Wave inspired him to do something also for the city. You're not the only person. Your son is not the only person that can do stuff. And he felt like, he was riding his coat wave, and then he came back because what clout chasing regardless of what.
Ask them 50 people, do they care about that? ask them 100 people who got them haircuts. Ask them 100 people who got them haircuts, do they care about?
And you know what he asked for was just like Rod Wave, just support from the city.
Yeah.
Listen,
collaboration over competition is what Josh said.
I got a story. So no lie, this is the true story facts.
True story.
The 8 Kings Collective. Y'all know we do different stuff in the community.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So our plan was to buy gas cards and do the gas giveaway.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't look at Rod no way because he did it first.
Right. Yes, you should.
You get what I'm saying? We had it loaded in the clip. We was ready to go.
Yep.
We don't look at it's all love.
Yeah.
Because we look at it like, okay, because there's more people that need to be helped.
That's right.
There's more stuff that need to be
and
done.
it's more people that need to be helped than we can help.
Right.
So if somebody else is helping them, then we happy because our goal is to get the help to the people.
If that's the goal. See, that's when you have.
Okay, I guess so.
It's the goal. What is your goal? If your intentions are pure, you're never gonna worry about what nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
First of all, there is over 1 million people here in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah.
There is no way that
all the time.
There's no way
that
one company or one source can actually
provide for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So if you have a t-shirt company, you cannot make t-shirts for everybody that's in Pinellas County.
Right.
Share it. There's enough money, enough people to be spread it around. Now, everybody could not make that gas giveaway. Yeah. Right?
True.
And then maybe they didn't need gas, but they needed food because they missed the memo.
Right.
That, you know what? Hey, tomorrow will be the day. Or
I missed it too. Because I like JTD. I like,
I missed the memo too.
I missed the memo.
I can't take advantage of people's kindness.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like if I go to an event, you know what I mean? I eat first. I will.
Yes, sir.
I eat before.
Yes, sir.
It's your event.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
What I won't do, right, is go to a free giveaway and take something that I already got.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And if I already got a meal, I ain't gonna go and take a meal. Now, if he want to give me a meal, I'm learning to accept stuff from people.
I'm gonna say,
I'm learning to.
But I'm with you though.
I'm learning to let people be great.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to my brother. My brother was great this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm letting people be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you should let people be great in your life.
Right.
I like it. But you know what? So I used to be one of them people, right? Kind of, and I think
I'm still one. I'm
like somewhere in the middle, right? It just all depends. Sometimes I'd be like, but I don't, and then sometimes I'd be like, nope. You know, but I'm like that. But you done gave away stuff. We done gave, all of us in here done gave away stuff. One thing is, we just want to give it away. We don't care. Like, you want to touch the people.
Yeah.
But
it all depends.
You want to touch the people.
Every giveaway is different.
This is true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we have giveaways where we just straight mothers. We ain't trying to. Don't come in here if you ain't a mother of a child.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you have a target audience.
And that's how
You have a target audience.
Don't get me wrong.
Good morning, Margaret.
We be having issues whether to feed the family or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Not issues, conversations.
It's an issue.
It's a conversation.
Okay, it's a conversation.
It's a conversation. Not an issue.
Tomatoes, tomatoes. He say issue. You say conversation.
Conversation is different from an issue. I don't think that's a tomato or tomato.
We want to serve as many mothers as possible. Shout out to 8 Kings. Honor our mother.
Yeah, coming up as a matter of fact. Yeah,
it's coming up. And what our goal is to feed as many mothers and help as many mothers in the community as possible.
Right.
And then so if then some hairy chest man walk up. I'm a mama too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mama.
That's a conversation.
Go to the back of the line.
Look, ain't no issue. That's a conversation.
Yeah, go to the back of the line.
Yeah. But see, that's a target audience. Like you say, that's a target. That is really clear. A target audience. Like when we do Honor Thy Father.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? We want to feed all the fathers now.
But you ain't like asking them to bring kids with them and all of that stuff.
I'm not asking them to bring kids, and I'm not asking you to prove that you're a father.
Right.
That's just
it's the honor code.
It's the honor. Men come out.
Right.
If you did anything for children at any point and somebody looked up to you as a father figure, you mentor, I don't care if you have biological children or not. Come out.
Right. That's
Come
right.
and enjoy the festivities. It's about really honoring men.
Father of civilization. So here's the thing. When I saw this thing about and this is still on the topic of the giveaways, right? Mm-hmm. When I saw like the video about like you said, the other side of the pancake. Mm-hmm. It reminded me of something that we used to say in the mosque, and actually in the Holy Quran, where it talks about, this is Ramadan, so I'm in my book.
Go ahead.
But it talks about vying with each other in righteous competition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I spell that.
You know what I mean?
I heard of that.
Yeah, you vie with each other in righteous competition.
Yeah, that's ego aside.
Yeah, you put the ego aside, but it's like, you gave 100, I'm gonna give 100. Okay, well, I'm gonna give 150. I'm gonna give, you know what I mean? It's like, like you ain't gonna beat me in giving.
Okay. You gave away 20,000. We doing 50,000.
We gonna do 50,000. Like that's the righteous competition. You know what I'm saying?
Which is a benefit, right? And I wish that a lot of times it happens more like that, or we coordinate with it. Like, listen,
it'd be hard to coordinate sometimes. Because I be a part of this stuff and we be moving.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we were just gonna have a gas giveaway too.
Yeah.
Right.
And it would have been two righteous events.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It wouldn't have been no fishy way.
Yeah.
Because like, listen, we've been in plans for months.
Yeah.
We just decided to point in a different direction.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that's how the universe works, though.
Get out the way.
So I'm like, I'm inspired by it because it's like you have an idea and then somebody else execute the idea.
Oh yeah, it's
big
shouts out to Rod and Big Rig, y'all.
Thing.
Only because y'all are inspiring the community.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I woke up Saturday, man, people was trying to figure out which spot they was gonna go to, what they was gonna get a meal, what they gonna get a haircut, or what they gonna go to gas.
That's right.
People was conflicted. So I really appreciate what y'all did.
You brought the city out in a good way.
In a bro, and
King Jab,
good
morning.
It wasn't Halloween. It wasn't Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
It was just a regular day.
Yeah, it was just a Saturday in April, man. That's what's up, y'all.
Keep it up.
That's what's up. All right, headline news. What's in the headlines, man?
So the Oscars.
Okay,
hold on.
We still talking about the Oscars, though?
Yeah, a little. So they did. So listen, I'm kind of. We done talked about it. Forget the Oscars. Mm-hmm. I think that it was too harsh. They had banned.
That's right. They did.
They banned him for 10 years. Now on the other side of the pancake, he can still be nominated. He can still win.
He just can't come and get it.
He can't participate.
He can't. Participate.
And they ain't take his Oscar.
Okay,
right.
But it was some people saying that they should, and I don't think they should.
I mean,
no, they should.
I mean, people feel how they feel, and you're entitled to that feeling.
Yeah.
But with the different pedophiles and the different people that's won those Oscars, and nobody took their Oscars
or banned them.
Listen, people right now in jail in handcuffs.
Yeah,
touching people in improper on the set.
Yeah.
On the set, and y'all didn't do nothing about that. So
Yeah, come on, let that man keep that.
I'm objecting to the 10 years sentence.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'll leave this here. We can elaborate. I'm always disappointed in our community when things like this happen.
Mm-hmm.
The way that we bash each other is just really heartening,
toxic,
very. We act like nobody has ever made a mistake, right? Listen, I'm not condoning what he did, but what I am not going to do is turn my back on somebody who has done so much for our community. You know, him and his wife done went out there.
They got receipts. I'm just
joking.
I'm just joking. Look how you look at me. What you mean receipt?
Yeah, she did, guys.
She
had a moment with that.
I'm going to tell you why. It's because
that didn't land properly,
no, it didn't land properly. It's because we be the first one to shoot the bullets at us and then talk about like, oh, they don't respect us. We don't respect us. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
I'll say this: we do respect us.
You know what I mean? But you can twist my words.
I know what you mean. Yeah, because I don't like to keep feeding that either, right?
No,
because the more we say we don't respect us, the more we don't respect each other. So we do respect each other. It's some that don't respect us, and it's some of us that don't respect us. But I think it's more people who have respect for their brothers and sisters than it is that.
Well, let me say that I think we need to show it more.
That's a Brother John fact. Yeah,
I think we need to show it more.
And beyond that, showing it more, right? Because it's on display. It's just that we highlight the negative. Like they say, if it bleed, it lead. Yeah. So what gets our attention more? Chris Rock getting slapped at the Oscars, or
Samuel L. Jackson getting his first Oscar.
You get what I'm saying?
Or Questlove getting a Grammy and an Oscar in the same week.
Yeah. Like which one? Yeah. And it's really the slap.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna get us all attention. It's gonna get everybody. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it for
Good morning, sweetie. I see you.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just how we live.
Yeah. Margaret said they gave him a timeout, let him sit in the corner. I think that's too. I think it's too tough.
But these adults, man, these adults.
I think it's too tough, man. 10 years,
especially Chris.
You know how long 10 years is for in the life of an actor.
It's 120 months.
Yeah, 120 months.
I got homeboy sitting on a bunk for 10 years.
For 120 months. Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time. That whole thing about because I did see it was in here. What is it? We should be willing to work together on the help our communities need. And I don't think that it's an unwillingness to work together, but sometimes that how to it get a little tricky. Like
the how to work together, and sometimes your egos do come in.
Yeah, listen, ego is really real.
Brian Hart, right? I see you.
What they say, go ahead.
No, I read a lot of books on ego. Yeah. Ego is almost like another person inside your body.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
You get what I'm saying? And sometimes that person goes to talking.
Okay.
And doing things outside of what you want to do. Or outside what you usually would do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the ego.
You know, somebody will sink the whole ship
by that ego.
Because they wasn't the captain. You will stop eating.
I done been on them kind of boats.
Where they sink the whole ship.
They would on them kind of boats. The whole ship.
I jump off.
Yes, sir.
Jump on the wave.
I done been voted off because I'm like, you finna really sink the ship? They were like, well, you could just go. It's like, I think I will.
All right, let me go before the ship go down in flames.
I done been kicked off sinking ships, trying to save it.
I done been voted off the island.
Look, we got voted off a couple ships that we was trying to save.
Listen,
and the ship and they kicked us off, and right after they kicked us off, the ship went down.
Hey, the captain look at me and said, "What you talking about? That ego?
What you talking about, Willie?"
and I'm the interpreter for Mr. Edmonds. so when they say what you talking about, this is what he's saying.
This is what it's meant.
This is what I'm hearing him say.
Oh my God!
Oh, you with him too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
well, both of y'all can go. We both go
together
in the boat.
In the boat, topped over.
Yeah, but that's God's grace, though. I call that God's grace because our intention is to not see the boat go down. Like we're not leaving to hurt nobody.
Right, nobody.
But it's like if me being here is hindering you from doing the good that you want to do, then let me get out.
Go be great.
See,
let me get out your way.
The second quarter of 2022. Let people be great.
Yeah.
You want to be great?
Yeah.
You think that's what's gonna make you great? God bless you.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it's better to walk away.
Yeah.
Walk away. But
run away, jump off, swim.
You still letting people be great, though. They still being great. Right? Yeah.
Because you allow people to be when you can allow people to be themselves, right? And you don't
that's what I want.
You want, and then you want me to tell you what it is about not taking stuff personal.
Yeah.
Right. Because a lot of things people do is not directly towards you per se. Yeah. It's something that they got to do for themselves, right? This is their ego or whatever the case.
Ego.
And
hold on real quick. Margaret say, yep, I've been on some of them ships, the same ships, Jabbar.
I know. I see you on the boat when I was going through it. I was on the boat. You told me, well, you okay? You got your jacket on. You better be ready.
I'm sorry.
But no, that's fine. But you sit up there, and we take a lot of stuff personal when it doesn't have nothing to really do with you. Yeah. They would have did that same decision regardless of who was sitting in front of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
are you sure though?
I'm positive. Not all the time.
Okay, yeah, but that's okay.
Because you get special treatment in this world.
Sometimes there is.
Somebody got something special for you.
Sometimes they do, but a lot of times it don't matter. It's not personally. This is just who they are. So when you take the person out of it and say that it's a personal attack on me, it don't sting as bad. You know what I mean? It don't mean that it won't affect you, but it's not direct.
Those coping skills,
and it's a growth point. Like you gotta grow into that.
Tool that you got.
But you gotta grow into that though.
You do.
Like ego, because I seen somebody put in here. Josh actually put it in here. Ego eases God out. I've heard that one before, and I think that's the other part of it. Like that, having that growth and that security within yourself to know the difference between you and your ego. Yeah. To know when it's you, the authentic you, the real you.
You gotta have the knowledge.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. You have to even know that there's an ego inside of you.
Yeah.
Right. To check it. Yeah. I'm gonna check my ego. I don't know. This just how I am. This me.
Appreciate it, Josh.
You get what I'm saying? But really, it's a part of you that can be controlled.
It can be.
Here's the other thing. So again, we pancake flippers over there. So when you burgers, all that stuff. So when we talk about not taking things personal, I think some things we should take personally.
I agree.
What you mean?
Like there's some fights and there's some things that we're involved in, like because we have a personal interest in it.
So I be taking stuff personal.
You know what I mean? So
that's why I like what she said, because I'm like, dang, sometimes I gotta get out my own way.
So when
sometimes
we talk about
you
stuff,
do.
Like an example of that, like school board, right? And the stuff that we deal with the school. Like if you got kids in school, then that's personal.
Big personal.
You know what I mean? The housing crisis. If you don't get evicted or your daughter or your son or your family member sleeping on your couch trying to figure out where they gonna stay, it's personal to you. You got a loved one locked up unjustly and they in prison and you fighting for prison reform. That's personal. Take that stuff personal. So I get that. You know what I'm saying?
And that personal fees is sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what
it does.
But I think what Kiana talking about is like when me and you talking.
Yeah.
Or when me and you busting the move. Right. Not versus, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And nothing.
When we together and you say, oh, well, yeah, but maybe you could come in a little different because, you know, you're slowing down the pace of the show. And I'd be like, what you talking about?
Yeah. Don't take that personal.
Okay, I got you. It's about the show itself.
I got
you know what I mean?
It ain't about me.
And your contribution. Yeah.
Right. There's never 100% right about anything, right?
Yeah.
Because, again, your perception is your reality.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's how you perceive it and how you receive it.
Right.
But a lot of times there's miscommunication when
I don't like that, sister.
But
miscommunication. I don't like her.
But okay, we talk
misunderstanding. I don't like her either. Right?
But we talk about it all the time about
I don't like her either.
Men and women. I say I don't like it. You heard I don't like you.
Yeah, that's true. That's taking it personal.
Right.
Being able to separate behavior from individual.
And that is something that's taught. These are tools that help you emotionally cope with stuff, right? Yeah. Because you have a vast toolbox. I think Kiana need to do another segment.
Yeah.
Ask Kiana, then Kiana says.
Yeah. Kiana says,
don't take it personal. Hey, I got a story.
She said have to put it in context. Everything, of course, has, we got content, but also context matters. And so
content,
absolutely. And that's the thing.
I'm a content creator.
And that's what we say. There are no absolutes, right? It's degrees, context matters. There's missing variables sometime and all of that stuff.
Correct.
So
how we deal with each other matter though.
So the views expressed on this program
is of the views
of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club
and not 99.1 Jam.
Carolfesta Radio.
You say you got a story, Mr. Edmond?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
In Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Shouts out to the Puerto Ricans, Puerto Rico PR. Their lights went out. Thousands of people lost their power.
Okay.
And the homes, businesses still without power.
Okay.
So if y'all, it's on the page, y'all can go to Tampa Bay Breakfast Club page. Really it's the infrastructure, man, what they talking about around here. And the reason I bring it up, because a lot of things that happen in Puerto Rico often is a testing zone.
Okay, yeah.
For what's gonna come here.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at different social issues, different stuff that's going on there, and you look, it's just like a tidal wave that come from the island and splash on us. Not saying it's that it's the Puerto Rican fault. I'm just saying it's like a proving ground.
Yeah, what you see afar usually.
Yes.
Just know, be ready. It's a possibility it can come here.
So the story is hundreds of thousands of homes and businesses in Puerto Rico still were without power Saturday, more than 2 days after the start of a island-wide outage that began with a fire at a power plant.
Wow.
I'm supposed to go to Puerto Rico too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, I was just saying I wanted to go to Puerto Rico and go hang out, but that's not where I'm going.
Yeah,
I think I still want to go.
Not until the lights come back on.
But hopefully by the 5th
one day.
But you think about
next month, hopefully it is. Go ahead.
No, but where you said the lights out at, like there's places in all of these towns where the lights don't go out because they know that you want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like for example,
when you get to San Juan right at the airport.
When Irma hit here, lights was out for like 5 days in Childs Park, but they was on downtown though.
So I want to tell you about that.
You know what I'm saying?
They're called priority districts.
Yeah.
Priority lighting districts.
Thank you.
Certain places get priority when the lights go out. Let's say like a hospital, fire stations,
right?
So if you're on that
business,
grid,
municipalities, if you're in Childs Park happens to fall in one of those spots that we're none of those.
Yeah.
No fire station.
Yeah.
No essential electric places.
Like, so do we need to put it in an essential place in Childs?
Don't worry,
working on it.
Just chill.
Working on it.
Okay, let's get okay.
Opening the plan.
Lesson learned.
Right? But one of the things is
my brothers be working.
I want to give a big shout out to my people who put me on this because I was like, hey man, Charles, same story, but
Miss Blue says it's all political,
Brother John.
Yeah,
but the same story. I went and told him, oh wow.
Wait to say that again.
Call in, Miss Blue. The number is 727-637-2416. Once
again. Tell us what's going on in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we really want to talk about it if you want to call in. But like I was saying, when the lights went out in Childs Park, I happened to sit at a Duke Energy table, right? At one of these events I was at.
Right.
And I just, you know how I be, Brother John.
Yes,
I'm intentional conversations, man. I ain't just yapping.
Right.
Hey man, how about this? Remember when Irma happened? We was hot for 5, 6. We had Duracell out there charging people up. What happened? Oh well, and they explained it to me.
The priority grid.
And you know what I told them? I said you need to tell people that.
Yeah.
Because I feel it's racial.
Yeah.
And if it's not racial, y'all need to tell people why.
Yeah.
Why your lights come on first and mine don't.
At least to think with it.
Because it's a church, right? I mean, it's a shelter right there, it's a hospital right there, and there's a fire station right there. So his lights need to be on first.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
which the hospital lights need to be on.
But first. I'm just saying that's how they prioritize.
And the other part of that too, here's the other part of it. Like when you talk about seeing what happens afar and how it will visit us at home, like that's what we've been working on for the past year and a half, maybe 2 years now. Is this idea of resiliency and how if something do happen, like how we gonna bounce back? Because what happens, like again, when we was out for 5 days, we bounce back. But we came together and we came up with some plans and some steps. Yeah, on the fly. We was helping pay food. We was helping with. Like I said, we had the Duracell. Yeah, charging stations. That's actually
so. Should we go to solar? Like we talked about the solar panels before.
Yeah, we definitely need to go. But even those can get wiped out in a storm or something.
I know, but yeah, they can.
You get what I'm saying? So it's still like being prepared, storm preparedness. And I hate to go into this spiel because I got a spiel about this.
Okay, go ahead. Just call Soapbox. You got it.
Yes, storm preparedness. Our community needs to be prepared, and what I mean by that is be more resilient to natural disasters of any kind. Yeah. Right. And when I say resilient, I mean able to survive, able to still be comfortable and still have the amenities of life or whatever. So boom, I was at the Resiliency Leadership Conference.
Yes, sir.
Right. Big shouts out to Brandy Gabbard.
Yeah.
City council member.
Yeah.
Brandy Gabbard.
Right.
Yeah, we was in attendance. And big shouts out to Sharon Jackson. And we was talking about the resiliency work that we doing in Childs Park and how we trying to build these resiliency hubs, these resiliency this, resiliency that. And the point is, so when the storm comes, because one day it will come. Yeah. People will know where to go to get food. People will know where to go to get their energy if they need batteries charged,
right.
people will know where to go because we'll have a plan in place.
Right.
Where there'll be locations you can go to get food. There'll be locations you can go to get whatever you may need through the storm.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. And then we're going to talk about that a little bit more after the break because I got some thoughts on that, but we got to take a break. Hear up some democracy now. After that, we're going to talk about the DOJ and FBI is hosting a listening session around St. Pete Catholic, what they got going on. We're going to do Ask Kiana. Can hear more politics with Mr. Edmund right here on 99 Gems. We'll be right back after this.
You know what I was going to say?
Nope.
At 12 hours GMT. Emmanuel Macron hits the campaign trail for the second round of the French presidential election in what's expected to be a tight race with his far-right rival Marine Le Pen. Also coming up in the newsroom with me, Janat Jalil, Parliament in Pakistan is selecting a new prime minister following the ousting of Imran Khan.
Other institutions have been used to remove prime ministers, so it is indeed a progress for Pakistan's democratic institutions that this time we managed to do so in a democratic way.
Why Twitter's biggest shareholder, Elon Musk, is refusing to join the company's board in North Korea. Celebrations to mark the 10th anniversary of Kim Jong-un's rule. And a bridge too far. The thieves in India who stole a 500-ton bridge. That's all after this bulletin.
BBC News. Hello, this is...
Agape Soul Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Soul Boutique today.
We will give you the support that you need, the economic support, but also, of course, the defensive military support, in which I'm proud to say that the UK helped to lead the way.
We'll go to London after headlines to speak with Tariq Ali. As the US, UK, and allies continue to pour arms into Ukraine, Pope Francis has called for an Easter truce.
All right, welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Kiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
Hey, and this is
The Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See That.
And we want to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool. Wow, a lot of stuff going on in the world, man. Democracy Now, like, kind of frame it for you, and you get to see all of this, you know, crazy stuff that's going on.
Everything ain't crazy.
Okay.
Because I want. Well, we might be living in a twilight zone because we did.
So we might just possibly.
We did confirm Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Woman Supreme Court.
We applaud that. Well, that's something.
I salute it, but I'm gonna give you 1,000.
Okay.
Because I understand the judicial process.
Okay.
And just because you're skin folk don't mean that you're kin folk.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just saying from my experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I hope that she, you know, sits on that judge podium, what they call it, the diocese, and judge fairly.
Yeah.
I know she knows people count on her vote.
I wonder what's the origin of that quote.
What?
Skin folk ain't your kin folk. Like, who started that?
Because, you know,
just cause,
especially in the South, man, you know, people sell yacht for nothing, man.
Yeah,
that's just bottom line. People sell yacht. We be cool. Yeah. People sell yacht for less than a penny.
No, it just resonated with me when you said it, because like we said, and I hear it all the time, and it's true. I agree, but it's just like,
but you don't want to.
The
like
origin story, like, I don't think it ought to be like that. It don't make you feel.
It shouldn't be like that.
Know about the Willie Lynch theory?
Of course.
Have you ever read the Willie Lynch papers? One episode. We need to just bring the Willie Lynch papers.
Okay, let's do it.
Read through them.
What's on your mind Wednesday? We're gonna talk about Willie Lynch.
Because for real.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Willie Lynch. Yeah.
So since we're on both sides of the pancake, I always think when you look at first, let me say this. Big shout out to all the powerful Black women that's making movements and making us proud. Right? Let me say that. Very, very, very proud of them and the strive they're making and the dent that they are making in history. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always crazy to me that every powerful Black woman, let me not say every, because it's but a lot of them are always married to a white man.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's
man. They say the same thing about powerful Black men always married to a white woman.
Kanye West wrote a song about it and when he did it.
Listen,
remember he said that.
Listen,
when you leave me, you get on and leave you for a white girl.
It's things that make you say.
But I think it's this.
What is that?
I think that it's just sometimes we just too far in other people's business.
A lot of times.
Sometimes you just gotta take one step back.
But I think it's something to that though, because like so here's the thing, like, and maybe it's just a black and white thing. I don't know if the Jewish justices, like, are they married to Jews? Like, do we scrutinize and say, oh well, she's a Jew, but she married to a German?
I've never seen.
Do Jews marry Germans?
But hold on. Ooh, that's a taboo.
Okay,
hey,
I mean, because it's the same kind of similar. I don't know.
Listen, dang, I got to get this out.
Take your time, brother.
So when you think about it, right, and you talk about biracial relationships and powerful Black people married to white people in power, woo.
That's
just,
good morning, Kenitra.
Just think about this here, right? When have you ever seen a justice family? When they did Clarence Thomas, did his wife come?
Look, his wife in trouble right now.
I know, but I'm just saying, because I didn't know Clarence Thomas had a white wife.
Me either.
You get what I'm saying?
Should have figured, but I ain't know that.
But then, so boom, when Kavanaugh got where his family was,
they wasn't in the back like
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah.
So this is my thing.
I'm asking about the scrutiny.
Okay, so let me tell you the scrutiny. So when I think of those high positions, right, and they're doing vetting, they're doing their research.
Yeah.
And they also want somebody who, you know, the vetting process.
Part of the
and then when you come in there and you want to be persuasive,
okay,
to the other party, you want them to have some type of heartstrings connected to you in some type of way, right?
Okay.
So this is Kiana thinking. Doesn't make it right, but this is me thinking. And so if you have a powerful Black woman who stands on principle, right, and you want to put somebody in of color, you're going to get someone in of color that can be persuaded by someone that looks like you.
So you thinking that her husband is that someone?
That's the closest person to you, right? That's who you tell your secrets to typically.
Oh, wait. So this is getting good, because if you look at the impact that it has on Clarence Thomas, he was the only one that voted against something that they were doing around January 6th. and his wife was like a whole leader in that. So
this is true. So just think about it.
I'm just taking your theory and extrapolating some other data.
When you think about it,
I just felt like
I like it. But when you think about it, and again, this is the Libra in me because I can flip it on the other side too, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely justice.
You
So I can.
Libra?
Yes, I am. So I can.
You remember Libra season, all them sparkles. You can't. How can you forget that?
I mean, I'm all right with Libras. I got some good Libra people in my life.
Yes.
Go ahead, Libra.
But you sit up there, and you think about this: the closest person to you, you spend the most time with, right?
Yeah.
You're more invested in. You should be your partner.
Yeah.
Your best friend, as you would say, your sunshine, right?
Absolutely.
And so, if you're gonna take anybody's advice,
yeah,
and can change your perception of anything, it's going to be the person you lay up to next to.
Okay, yeah. I
now it doesn't always go like that.
I'm trying to figure out like so, but I don't think like that's I don't think that's a criteria when they're saying, okay, we got 3 black women, all of them are qualified. Now let's look and see if who they married to. I don't think they look at it and say, okay, well, we got 3 black women, they're all equally qualified.
They do.
We gonna take the one that got the white husband. That's what we saying.
Just think about this. When you're going, if
all
of them are no, listen. When you're looking at it, and all 3 of them are equally qualified, right?
Sure, yeah.
You have to find something that's gonna take the other 2 out the box.
So you saying being a white husband, having a white husband is gonna be that something? I mean, it's America. It's America. It's possible.
It is. You gotta find something that's gonna be like, what's gonna give you that nut?
Here's what I said to somebody.
And, I mean, this is not that.
No, I hear you. I want to.
Not like, and I'm not standing on. This is just thoughts process. This is me.
Yeah.
Just kind of. So please,
y'all
don't.
Vibe and all that good stuff.
Don't y'all come. I love everyone.
I don't love everybody.
I mean, this is the problem that I have
this,
with the reality is that, what you're saying is true, because, the black man has been demonized, murdered, kidnapped, everything. And sometimes people look at a black man as like a weight. Okay. Or something that's holding you back.
Okay.
And that other race or that other mixed biological situation was going to set you free. And what I think is, and I'm going to be honest, that woman qualified no matter who she married to.
This is true.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
No matter what, and she went through a lot. You know what I mean?
She really did.
And
I watched a part of it, and I was like, getting upset. That's when Will Smith should have been there.
Slapping people.
They should have had Will Smith at the Supreme Court confirmation.
You get slapped. Yeah. Hold on, what you said?
Yeah, because the way Ted Cruz was going in on that system.
But you know what? And that's political. Because to be honest, a lot of conservatives don't want to see a black justice. They don't want to see no justice. They want that thing to sit empty till another Republican is elected.
Yeah. Good morning, Nora.
You know what I mean? So, because all the steps that they took Obama through, when it came time for Trump, none of the stuff they did.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is, it's sometimes, our skin tone, the melanin in our skin is also the indictment that's used against us.
Of course, that's a lot of times.
Yeah, I've heard somebody say my skin is my sin or something like that. Yeah,
listen, but my skin is my blessing. That
was one of them
I can't
responses to like why. But here's the thing, and that was a conversation that I was having with somebody Friday, as a matter of fact, and I used the words transcend race. Mm-hmm. What will it take for us to transcend race? Can we? Is it even possible for us to transcend race?
It's a reset. Because we can, because there was a point when race is something that's invented, y'all.
Yeah.
It came a time in history, right? When they went to naming people by colors. They usually name you from where you was at or name you by your region, right?
Yeah.
And then it came a point when they felt the need to split us by colors.
Yeah,
black and white, because they wasn't always like that. They didn't, because my skin is not black.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I'm more copper tone brown.
Right.
You get what I mean? So when you have a copper tone and a dark skin brother, they weren't saying he's both black people.
Yeah,
they'll say he was a Nairobian, he was a whatever.
Yeah.
He was from whatever.
It was geography. Yeah,
but it was in the benefit of
to separate
the light-skinned white people.
Yeah.
This is us and that's them.
Right. Well, in every race or every region, there's different shades of everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna find all these shades in every region.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I didn't know it was black people in what's the place they fighting at?
Ukraine?
Yeah, they say they leaving the black people and making the black. One of them people that was dead in the streets was a black man.
Well, that's what Reno he said though. He like really cleared my eye. He like combed my hair when we was talking about that. They practicing self-preservation, man. They trying to get themselves, women and children out first. But that's what I mean when I talk about transcending race. Like they instead of seeing that person as a black person, just seeing them as a person. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, I'm trying to get my family out, but I'm not gonna leave you out just because you black. Like, and it's not even as explicit sometimes. It's just like that's just the way that the society and the system and all of that stuff is. It was built. Where if I got to choose, but I'm gonna choose my own
colonialism.
Yeah,
help colonize people.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Yeah. And I can colonize you by, like you say.
But if you're gonna rock with, if you're gonna rock in with like women and children first, regardless of your color, and you supposed to put the women and children in first, and we saw that they wasn't putting the women and children first. They were putting people.
How many buses they got to say the blacks from Ukraine?
Yeah,
Ukraine getting a lot of money.
Yeah, they are getting a lot of resources.
Do we have any people that's helping? Because I never knew there was even black people though.
Yeah,
it's black people everywhere.
Yeah, just say that. Yeah,
in Russia. Russia too.
Yeah.
There's every region you can go to, you can find a black person.
Yeah, I agree.
Like they
see, you done traveled. I ain't been nowhere.
You listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast
places
Club,
where you go where you think it's only black people, it's white people there.
Places where you think it's only black people. Yeah.
When you think it's the other way around.
I'm just telling you.
And sometimes they always was there first. Let me just do this real quick. Just want to let you know that you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show. And as a community-owned public media resource, WUJM 99 Jams relies on the support of listeners like you to keep the shows that you love on the air, the doors open, the lights on, and to continue to put out quality programming in the Tampa Bay area. Please consider making a donation today or becoming a show sponsor. You can do so by going to 99jamstheberg.com. Once again, 99jamstheberg.com. Click on that donate button and let us know that you love us, man. Show your support.
Let me know you love me.
You got a story?
Yes. And then
we're gonna do Espiona. Yep.
Okay. And this is like more of my news desk.
Okay.
Elon Musk has made an investment into Twitter.
Yeah.
Now with 9% of the company, he is the biggest shareholder of Twitter.
Yeah.
And if you know, a week or two before he did this, he was already talking about that social media is destroying the world.
Really? And so now he 9% of Twitter. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah. And I saw that, and I saw something where they were saying. So I saw it, and then I was just listening to during the break something that counters that. They talked about him as that he was going to be joining the board of directors.
Yep.
But now they're saying he's refusing. They were talking about it on Democracy Now!
So he refusing the board of directors?
I guess so.
So listen, this is the thing.
This is like hot off the press too. But over the Friday, Saturday, when they announced it, they were saying he was going to be on the board.
But I think he should be, because one of the things is on Twitter help decentralize the internet.
Yeah.
What I mean is, the internet was like open sources everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Twitter was one of them places that became the it place.
Okay.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then came, don't get me wrong, Facebook was there, but Facebook went gaining that momentum.
Yeah.
Twitter was the thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And the guy Jack Dorsey say he wish he would have known what he was doing. He feel that the company opened Pandora's box.
Oh wow. When he started Twitter and just the way that
they operate, in like I say, it became a centralized hub.
Because you could go behind the scene and you could just say whatever that was on your mind, and then it can get millions of retweets, and then the power of the web is very persuasive.
Yeah,
and this is why we have
like Elon Musk, right? For example, like when he tweet about a certain stock or something,
crypto,
it impacted.
Listen, I was very mad that I didn't, because I follow Elon on my Twitter, and he was talking about that particular cryptocurrency for months.
Yeah.
So boom, I said, dang, I'm just gonna buy it to rock with him. But then I say, nah, I ain't gonna rock with him. I'm just gonna sit and watch it and see what it do. Man, that thing did about 1,000x
Wow.
Wish you would have went. You would have went.
I would have had $1 million.
Followed the first mind.
Listen, $1,000, I would have had $1 million.
Was it your ego that said, "No, I ain't gonna rock with him"?
No, I was looking to make more intelligent financial decisions. So I wasn't just gonna listen to a tweet.
Yeah,
I had to do my research. I gotta find out.
That's right.
And then that tweet, because it's a ish coin, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's really nothing. It's gaining now, but it was nothing.
Right.
It was just something he was tweeting and talking about.
Yeah. So it was.
You get what I'm saying?
It can get your attention, but it's like, hold on.
But
wait
you
a
have to
minute.
think
That's
that
fundamentals. Inside of the fundamentals.
But that's how powerful an influencer are. You know, they can take something that's nothing and make it something.
Good morning, UB. I see you. All right. Now let's ask Kiana.
Okay, let's go.
Ask Kiana is the segment, y'all, where we discuss love and relationships, the highs and lows of dating, marriage, and breakups, family, the challenges of being a great mom or dad, brotherhood, sisterhood questions, where you have to get the support that you need to stay sane, self-help tips, tips for overcoming low self-esteem, depression, finding faith, balance, and acceptance, and all of that stuff like that right there. That's why you would want to write in and ask Kiana. Today, dear Kiana, I'm in a 7-year relationship with a beautiful woman I love and would do anything in the world for. I feel she would do the same for me. She has a dog, Preston.
He don't like the dog.
You just jump right in. She has a dog, Preston, who she loves and who has been with her since puppyhood. At 16, Preston is failing badly and is on last legs. There's no doubt his time is coming. We planned on meeting my son and grandchildren for a family celebration after a 7-hour drive. Her plan was to accompany me, but now because of Preston's condition, she changed her mind. I understand that. However, she's now angry that I'm going alone, so he ain't canceled the trip. I spend every day with her and go out of my way always to support her. She has no grandchildren, having lost her only daughter 2 decades ago. I will be gone for only a weekend and return in plenty of time to be with her afterward. I haven't seen my 3 granddaughters in a year, and who knows when I will again. Should I feel guilty about leaving her and the dog? I'm stuck in the middle here and am going to upset her and my son's family no matter what I do.
Okay, this is real simple. No, you're not wrong. I think you should go see your son and your grandchildren. You have been a support system for her at this point as well. You're not telling her that you're leaving her high and dry, but you do have other obligations, and she needs to understand that. And I understand she's grieving too, you know, but go.
Okay. All right.
That's real simple for me. And I'm a dog lover.
Should he feel guilty about going?
No guilt.
Do what you do. Come on back.
I mean, you feel bad because you know that she's gonna your guilt comes from that like maybe she don't have somebody to like cry on your shoulders for a night, but other than that, no, like you have these are just like them, that is her son.
Yeah, Preston.
You have to go see your son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she's not leaving her son.
No, because her son is sick.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Because you got to go see your son and grandkids.
That's fine.
And you know what? I understand that because that's where your priorities. This is your child.
Yeah.
Right. And you have to do what's best for your child, and I have to do what's best for my children. And it doesn't mean that I love you any less. It's just where the chips fall.
Yep. See you when I get back. Mr. Edmund, you got thoughts on that?
Oh no, I just agree. I agree that go see your kids, man.
Yeah, I think you should.
And talk about it while you're there and on the way back.
Right.
And the reality is, she with the dog, which is her child.
Yeah.
Don't be insensitive, because that might be one of the things too.
Yeah.
Now you got children, you going to see your children and your grandchildren. I ain't got none. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a
rub.
And then was it her daughter that died 2 decades ago?
Take the dog
say she don't have grandchildren because she lost the dog. Because the dog like on his last leg.
Take him with his last leg.
But I mean,
take him in the last leg.
Take him up.
But you know what? You can insure her. There's ways to insure her throughout this trip. Like you can talk to her on your ride there. You know what I mean? You can FaceTime her. There's ways to, but I mean, I think that you miss out on your children because of the dog, because life is so short, right?
Yep.
It's so precious. And you just never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Right. Good morning, Andre. I see you.
You know what I
I was
mean?
just reading that on the post.
You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I think you need to seize the moment.
So let me ask you this, because I've never been a pet parent.
I am.
And so like I just saw what was that, brother Walker, his name escaped me, Richard Earl Walker, Facebook friend, and also do stuff out here in the community, part of Hidden Voices. I seen him with that, and he was just posting about losing his dog and like how he was really messed up about it. And for a long time, I didn't really understand the connection that people have with animals. And then I started having friends who was like, you know, when their pets pass, like it really break them up. Tell me about what that whole pet parent connection, because I never made that connection with an animal.
Okay, so once it's just like anything else. You feed it.
Okay.
You love it. You take care of it, right?
Yeah.
And so you have somebody, it's companionship. You've ever seen people that own homeless people. You'll see him with his dog right there. And he don't have nothing. He can't feed himself. He got his sign, but he's still feeding his animal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They show that animals show you unconditional love.
Okay.
You know, they protect you.
Yeah.
You know, they feed off your emotions. Like when I'm sad, Blue come over there and lick me, and he can feel where I'm at. You know what I mean? And so when you find that connection and you start to, it's just like loving on a child.
Right.
I mean, there's levels to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then so once it's just like losing anybody else.
Okay. Yeah. I never had that type of connection with an animal, and it was hard for me to understand. And then I worked in the call center. I probably told y'all this before. One of my reps in the call center when I worked there was crying about, you know, my dog died.
You didn't understand.
I thought somebody, you know, we were doing Stop the Violence. Yeah, I thought I'm like, dang, what happened? Because he was like,
we done lost another
soldier in the field. And I was like, what happened? She said he bit my daughter and we had to put him down. I say, wait.
And so that's another thing. It's hard because you
says you got to put your dog down when he bites somebody? Who made this rule?
Yeah, no. If your dog, if it's so the thing is, I love Blue deer.
Yeah, good morning,
but
Kiki.
If he bites you, what?
I love
my dog. Don't bit me.
If he harmed like Giselle, like my niece or my daughter or something,
he gotta go. Huh?
Yes, to go.
Yeah.
Man, that's that convenient love.
No. You know how like you
have
love.
So Blue's love is unconditional, but you got conditions on yours.
Listen. If he hurt, I'm gonna be.
Take him down.
Listen, I'm gonna be hurt.
Book him down.
You know how like you ever been hurt about a decision? You know you don't want to do it, but you got to do what's best.
Yeah,
those are those hard decisions. Just like when you put your dog down when they're too sick to continue like this. You know what I mean? You have to make those hard decisions.
Shout out to all our dog lovers out there.
Yeah,
if you got a dog, you love your dog. Call in this morning.
I'm learning more about it because you know with the neighborhood, you know, and then you get. You know, people move into the neighborhood and they say, "Hey, what about this pet thing?" It's like, okay, you because we don't have dog parks in our neighborhood. That's one of them signs too. Dog parks and Whole Foods, I guess, is what they said. But it's like, you know, we getting information about how to take care of your dogs and how to, you know what I'm saying? And
because sometimes we don't. So I got a bougie dog, right?
Okay.
Like Blue like to be inside. He'll go outside when we outside. He likes to walk. He like y'all done met Blue.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
me and Blue don't get along.
Why?
Because I just got a thing with animals. Like I don't know.
No, you don't get along. Blue get along with everybody as long as.
I don't get along with a lot of people dog though. Like other people who dogs they love. Like everybody like it's just something with me and animals. It may be me. I totally will own it.
But you know what? I respect boundaries with other people animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love my dog and I don't run up on nobody else's dog.
And Melissa, she commented. Melissa said, let's see. She said, a pet becomes family. I didn't understand until I got my pet. I lost my pet. It was devastating. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen people like, again, one of my homeboys, he came over, you know how you do the check-in. What's going on, man? I'm kind of messed up right now, man. You know, I had to put my dog down. I'm like, wow. And I'm talking about literally,
it's a being
full of emotional.
It's a being. It's not a human being, but it's a being.
It is a being. Yeah.
And people got attachments because, you know, even like veterans, they have like dogs that help them with their emotions.
They help me with anxiety, a lot of stuff.
I mean, my dog ain't never helped me with my anxiety.
might contribute to it sometimes.
I mean, because I don't know. I look at dogs and pets. I had a pet like all my life, kind of.
Okay.
Since I was a kid, I always have a dog.
Right.
Some kind.
Right.
I done had pit bulls.
We're dogs.
Ish eaters.
Yeah.
I done had Dachshunds.
Ish eaters.
Y'all know about the ish eaters?
I do.
I had an ish eater. I love my dogs though. They good.
But no, like I remember,
You
like
can trust them.
So we're German Shepherd people.
Okay.
Right. We typically have.
I seen that dog. Y'all got the Shepherd. Yeah, I like that dog. I like every time I see that dog, I be like, Corey.
Yeah,
good one. Boy.
Yeah, Blue. Yeah,
I wouldn't buy that dog.
I met Blue. I met Blue at the 100+ Black Man Walk. Yeah.
So
Blue.
That's when I met.
That's what you talking about.
Yeah, that's when I met Blue.
So when I was younger, we had OJ, right, which was a German Shepherd. OJ, then a testament on like your dogs, right? Like OJ, get away, run. Now I'm chasing him, trying. OJ, come back. Another dog appears.
Okay.
He turned around.
He immediately stopped and protected me and walked back home. He wouldn't let that other dog get nowhere near me.
Yeah. No, and then with TikTok, I'm seeing all kind of stuff happening with dogs. So yeah, I wanted to lift that up and elevate that. Probably spent more time than we intended to.
No, I mean, because we kind of veered off the ex Kiana.
Yeah,
but
that's a build. It's a build. Yeah.
But go see your grandchildren.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't let that stop you.
Take the dog with you. Make it happen.
So check this out. Mother of a rapper whose body was put on display in a DC nightclub says, "I'm pleased with how I sent my son away."
Yeah, because he was about that life. When I seen it, and I seen people talking about because he had his body on the stage. But if the man was a club type person, he was an entertainer. He loved being on stage. You got to honor the man's wishes and respect the family wishes, no matter if you would do it or not.
So for those who haven't seen the story, it says if you were on social media on Monday, April 4th, you may have run across the chatter around the celebration of life put on for a rapper named Gunu in a DC nightclub. He's born. They got his birth name here from Maryland. The rapper was shot and killed in District Heights, Maryland, on March 18th. To honor his life, his family put on an event called The Last Show at a popular Bliss nightclub where the 24-year-old's body was propped up and put on display.
And they called it The Last Show.
The Last Show. He was dressed in designer clothing, shades, and a crown as people danced and listened to music in the crowded space. As for Bliss Nightclub, the venue that received the brunt of the backlash online, they apologized for any offense that the event had may cause, claiming they were unaware of the ins and outs of how it would be. The mom says that, what did she say? Says, I don't believe this. Bottom line is the mama was like, mind your business.
Listen,
I want to put my son away the way he wanted to be put away. I did that. We happy. Mind your business.
Okay, again. People who don't who don't have no financial input
or emotional.
Thank you. I was breaking it down. You don't know this man from a can of paint has an opinion about his life.
Right.
Bury your people how you want to bury. If she wanted to honor her son, that was her son,
right?
Not yours.
So you come in the club and this, body propped up on stage. Honestly, how you feel?
This is what I think is that it was a private event. She rented out the club, because she had to.
So everybody going know that he gonna be there.
It said the last show.
Man, listen.
It said the last.
So you knew he was gonna be there when you got there.
Exactly what was going on.
And I seen the picture. He's sitting. He was on. You know what I'm saying?
You can see this in other cultures. You see, this is nothing new.
Okay, just kind of new for us, I guess.
It's new. Maybe they just because it's nothing new.
Okay,
I done seen it on YouTube.
Right.
They propped up in their cars and they
I seen one in the car. Yeah, I seen one in the car.
That's what they buy when they here, man. You got to respect. You know what I'm saying?
How they want to do it.
Well, remember they did. What's the name? What was that? Shouty Low? Was it Shouty Low?
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember something like that.
He went and they drove him through the strip club and all. You remember?
Yeah, they was taking him around.
Yeah,
they took him to different clubs.
Yeah. But they did.
So you talking about respect?
I mean,
he went on a city tour.
You can take me to my club, take me by all my investments, take me to the places I done work. You know what I'm saying? Post me up for a while, let people shake my hand.
What's different than what they did for Aretha?
Yeah, don't do me. Don't take me all around.
But look, what's the difference than what they
Y'all
did
come
for?
see me. Don't take me through no.
Well, we came to see Aretha, but look, Aretha did a lot of clothes changing.
What?
Yeah.
At the funeral? Oh man.
You know,
are we serious right now?
And
Aretha
look,
changed clothes at the funeral?
And then look, they did. So this is the thing. Look at Prince.
Prince changed clothes?
No, but they did different scenarios. You know what I mean?
Hey man, look, man. Hey, if it's good for the geese, it's good for the game.
That's what I say. I might not do it, but if I put it in my will, please make sure it gets done. Somebody. Thank you. Caller. Who are we speaking with?
Yes. Hi. Good morning. This is Professor Williams from the Youth Explosion.
Good morning.
And I love listening to you. I love listening to your show. I just want to have my little commentary. You know, my grandmother died 40 years ago, and I went down to Trinidad for the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And she's from the countryside.
Uh-huh.
They brought the body to the house. They had a bamboo tent around the house. The guys brought out drums and was in the streets, and they were beating it. I mean, it was a party going on.
Right.
I was shocked. I was literally shocked.
Wow.
But it was more of an African send away.
Okay.
And recently I saw on YouTube another guy who died. He was a musician. And I'm telling you, the streets were flooded with people partying in the streets, sending him away. So
Sure.
To me, that's the best way to celebrate life.
I got it.
That's the way, if that's how you were, if that's what you're into, celebrate me and send me off the way I was.
It's like full circle.
No, I appreciate that.
Right.
Full circle.
Full circle. Now, and I appreciate that. Thank you for calling in and sharing that.
I had to adjust my headphones.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, send me.
That's exactly what you said.
The African send off.
Yeah.
And I really like that because
Naomi, good morning.
I don't really want you crying at my funeral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's tragic, whether I passed them asleep, no matter which way it went, just know I had a great time while I was here.
Yeah.
You don't want them crying at your funeral?
Listen,
you
no,
don't want,
I don't want to.
So I want to have a party.
I want you to turn up. You can cry while you turning up, doing the Hully Gully.
So I'm telling everybody right now, when you come to my funeral, fall out.
So I hit the door.
I want you to look like synchronized swimmers. Y'all walking down there and everybody
fall out.
And then afterwards,
Wow.
afterwards, then y'all party up. I want you to
emotional roller coaster.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then go hang out party.
And then hang out party, get it all out. At first, I'll be like, no, I want everybody to be quiet.
You want everybody to fall out?
I want everybody to fall
they
out.
doing the Fred Sanford when they walk in.
Yes.
Caller, what's your name? And you on there?
Hey, I'm the synchronized swimmer here to come in the water real quick, man.
That's what's up, man.
Synchronized.
See, they said act a damn fool. Look, excuse me.
Look, who said that? Shayna. Shayna said act the fool.
I hear. Respect the check.
No doubt.
King Reed, what you doing, partner?
King Reed, what you got?
Hey, man, listen, man. I'm going to just go ahead. If we ain't got to blame or anything, but boy, big shots out to Coming to America. Big shots out to Edinburgh, man. You know what I'm saying? When we watched
Eddie
it the
Murphy,
second time,
King 2, yeah.
When we watched Coming to America Part 2 the second time, probably the third time, that's when I was like, hold on. He was at his own funeral.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And now we got stuff where, I mean, and I ain't going to say it started with Coming to America because we always seem like, I saw a dude in a Cadillac or something in the front row.
I seen the Cadillac guy.
Or whatever, somebody years back.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's always some cool cow stuff going on in regards to someone's funeral. But these days, man, it's like it's becoming more normal and accepted and not so weird.
Right.
But you're supposed that if they say it's supposed to be a celebration of life.
No, that's the African.
It's supposed to.
That's African. That's African.
It's a celebration.
Some people mourn you till they join you. Some people mourn you till they join you.
But you do both. You do both.
Watch what happened, y'all. When we flip our consciousness back to our ancestors' way of thinking. You know, like we signed up for this mission to come here and grow spiritually. And when we know that we signed up for this avatar, we'll kind of chill and do things differently here. So when we go back home,
we need another whole show for that.
Celebration.
We need a whole show for that, Reno. You're going a little too deep talking about my avatar. Keep my avatar out your mouth.
No. Keep the avatar.
You know what I'm saying? Because you only hear in human form for a short while. So you got we had a knowledge base that shows you that, hey man, you signed up for this mission. It's like going to Mars. You signed up to go to Mars. You signed up to come here for the human experience.
No doubt.
This is what Earth is for.
No doubt. I appreciate you calling, King Ring. Yes, he say stay woke. Hashtag stay woke.
Stay woke. Don't go to sleep.
Appreciate you calling, boss man. We're looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Peace and light. Peace and light.
Peace.
But I mean, it's kind of what we talked about last week when in Ohio when they're allowing you to determine
terminally ill people.
And then, like you say, when I was talking,
physician assisted suicide. I guess
right, but then you get to dictate your goodbyes.
Yeah. With the physician assisted,
right? You be able to fulfill and do everything, and then see everybody say goodbye to you before you actually,
Yeah, no, that feels right.
Hey, listen, man,
we got to talk about this DOJ thing too. It's in the headlines. We got to talk about.
We talking about passing. We talking about, but this is a serious part of this conversation. Be prepared, because one thing is guaranteed in life, and that's death.
Yeah.
And you got to have your insurance in place. You got to have your affairs in place. You have to be ready. Tell people how you want to go. Tell people, because we don't talk about this. No, and I'm glad we got here around a long way with the homeboy.
Yeah, that's true.
But talk to people about what you want.
No, you really, because again, you leave the mess for everybody else to clean up.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's a lot of hurt feelings when people die. So hey, hold on, caller. Who?
Money and problems.
Caller.
No, you really, because.
Okay, yeah, turn your radio down. There you go. How you doing?
Caller, we can't hear you, but we can hear us in the background. Are you there?
Oh, we got our first prank caller. Prank caller.
No, it's just technical difficulties. Call us back. All right. So DOJ and FBI host listening session for St. Pete Catholic students after racial graffiti is discovered. So after racist graffiti was found at St. Pete Catholic High School in the bathroom installed in late January, the Department of Justice and FBI are getting involved. The St. Petersburg chapter of the NAACP was contacted by the FBI about hosting a listening session to hear their concerns about the safety of minority students. Last paragraph that I'm reading, and we can talk about it. Parents and students say the racial incidents that have happened at St. Petersburg Catholic are part of a larger problem that needs to be addressed. Mr. Edmond.
So one of the things is I read in the comments one of our members or listeners said it was a cover-up, or a cover-up is going on at the school. And I feel it is kind of suspicious.
Okay.
The
FBI, did you say kinda?
Well, I'm just saying kinda. Okay. The FBI and the DOJ.
That's taking the sting off.
And people don't know, the DOJ stands for Department of Justice, and the FBI stands for Federal Bureau of Investigations.
Correct.
So obviously there's something more going on here. I big shots out to the NAACP, Madam President, Esther Matthews, and the work you're doing. Because really, honestly, I went to a school where it was N-words all over the place. I went to Dixie Holland.
Okay, so the Rebels.
I went to a lot of schools, y'all. So
they don't even. Dixie not even around anymore.
Yeah, no, it's called Hollins or something.
They got rid of Dixie, and
but Hollins still was a beast itself. So anyway, long story short, it was N-words written all over the place around there. DOJ, NAACP, nobody never showed up. So I'm kind of not understanding what's the importance of this. So I might be in attendance to the
well, you know what the importance of it is, that somebody was offended. Now at this time of age, we can put our fears and the things that makes us uncomfortable out there and get something done. Our voices are being heard now. You know what I mean? We're innocent. No, I'm just saying we're innocent side. No, but
is our voice being heard?
Sometimes not.
Because I've been screaming something from a while now, and I don't think nobody heard me yet.
Yeah,
maybe not. Maybe you didn't scream loud enough, but they did.
Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe with this is because it wasn't an individual that was screaming. Like, it's a chorus, and they got support. So and once you add voices to the voice, and I mean, come on, man. Like,
it's been a couple choruses around here now.
Okay, well, the one that's singing right now, they're hoping that the meeting with the DOJ adds a sense of urgency to improve the environment not just for minority students, but for all students at the private school. It says, it's one of the freshmen is quoted in here, says, it's just hard to figure out if you're safe in your comfort zone or downright scared, said 15-year-old David Anderson Warren. The freshman says he experienced what he describes as racial bullying while attending St. Pete Catholic High School.
And it's something that's just not starting since they discovered the N-word in the bathroom. This is something that's deeply ingrained in the fabric of this city, of this community.
I agree.
Of this country.
Thank you.
It's something that, don't be shocked, don't clutch your pearls. It's time to get down and dirty, wash your hands and do something.
Yeah. And that's what Esther doing.
Big shots out to the whole.
But that's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing. It got to start somewhere, right?
Right.
And it starts with us.
It has to start somewhere, and then every small win, you take it as a victory.
Yeah, because it says in January, hold on, let me just go back. The superintendent of the Catholic schools with the Diocese of St. Petersburg previously stated that the school had been clear in denouncing racism and prejudice in all forms, and that safety is their top priority. After his experiences, David says he feels not everyone at the school is showing that principle. So it's just like the one person, the superintendent, is saying that, but not everybody at the school. It's not like we're taking steps forward at this point. We're taking steps backward. In January, a racist threat saying kill all N-words, but it didn't say N-words, was found on the bathroom stall. Then a month later, parents were notified again by the school about another act of vandalism. School officials say the minute they discovered the racist graffiti, they immediately took action. The school started an internal investigation using an independent investigator.
So was anybody expelled?
Nobody. One of the things that the complaints that I heard is that nobody's been expelled or suspended, and that there are cameras and that they waiting to see the cameras.
And so this is really what it goes down and comes. So let's call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
You looking at someone that's wealthy, most likely child that did this, and their check is
resources.
Being,
is that privilege?
They call it privilege.
Yeah,
and these Kiana facts. So
yeah, these Kiana facts. Or the Tampa Bay Breakfast. Because
we will know them people.
We don't know these people. So this is just us.
This is a Kiana fact.
This is just us putting it together,
hypothesizing.
Right. So they say, okay, it could be a poor person,
possibly, or maybe
not, whose family does not have any influence on the school that they're trying to save.
Okay.
It makes no sense that way.
No, it does not. But
they got the DOJ and the FBI involved now, boy.
It's typically, and again, Kiana fact. So it's typically somebody of power who you don't want them to take their purse away from the school.
Mm-hmm.
Who they're trying to cover up. And
so what you saying? This is a cover up?
Well, I mean, that's what some of them saying, and I guess that's what they're here to do. They're here to.
Nobody got suspended.
They're here to pull back the covers.
If your theory is right, if the information that you was fed, they know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
They had videos.
Okay.
Right, and nobody got suspended.
Yeah.
Nobody got expelled.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like a cover up.
Open and shut.
Okay, open and shut. Let's shut it in last subject.
Hold on. Yeah. So they said just real quick. So they said that they're having the session after the meeting lasted for nearly 3 hours on Saturday. Next, the Department of Justice will present the accounts of these families to the United States Attorney's Office, who will determine if further investigation is needed by the department. So keep your eyes on that.
We'll see what happened.
You said you got something else, Mr. Edmond?
No, he just wanted to get off
this last subject.
Yeah, Elmo. He was calling Elmo.
Yeah, he was.
No, I got you. Genevieve, good morning. Linda Chestnut, thank you for tuning in. Linda Santiago Queen, thank you for tuning in as well. All right, what's happening in the community, man? What's going on with this week? Any announcements, anything cooking that we need to let the people know about?
Easter coming up. So they got the Easter, the 5th annual Easter egg hunt for the kids.
The one they do at Campbell Park?
Yeah. Shout out to Trees.
Oh, I was going to say, is that for Trees?
If I miss somebody.
Oh, big shout out to Big Rig because he's supporting that too.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Chill Will.
DJ
Ish, one time for Ish.
And Easter is this Sunday, right?
This Sunday.
So man, good. So school closed Friday. No school this Friday. Be ready, parents.
Why they not closing school on Monday? Monday should be the day that they close, but I guess Good Friday.
Good Friday, yeah. Good Friday is the holiday.
That was the day of the crucifixion.
Yeah.
And then Easter is the day of the resurrection.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. At this point.
So we're gonna have an Easter egg hunt too.
But eggs represent fertility.
Yeah.
From this Esther, the snake god.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm just telling how these things. I'm just telling how these things get to where we at right now.
Yeah.
No, because bunnies don't lay eggs. Tell your children. That's one of the first things I teach my children.
Bunnies don't lay eggs.
Bunnies don't lay eggs, and Santa Claus ain't bring you nothing.
And I just added a new one to mine. I'm not holding these raggedy, rotten teeth no longer. The tooth fairy. We
ain't no doggone tooth fairy.
I got too many children now, man. It's too. I got too many.
Come on, give.
You want the teeth? You got them. But
go buy you something.
I'm not having no rotten, crusted
go
tooth.
Go to the store. Take it to the store. Go.
Give me the rotten tooth. Watch me throw it out the window.
Go make a purchase. Go make a purchase.
We ain't doing that no more.
Go make a purchase.
2021 was the official death of the dog.
So when they stop using money, right?
Okay.
What the tooth fairy gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm ahead of my time.
Yeah, you gotta sprinkle.
You gonna put it on the card?
Yeah, go shop.
Sprinkle me, baby. Yeah, but I'm not holding rotten, crusty teeth. So also on April the 19th at 6 p.m. the Childs Park Neighborhood Association monthly meeting. So that's a week from Tuesday. So yeah, it comes quick. So
we have a training or something? We got some trainings coming up.
Yeah, we got some trainings coming up.
Trainings coming up.
Yeah. Pi Young, good morning, Pi.
Pi, what's happening?
Good to see you. So yeah,
lawyer Pi.
Yeah,
I love, hey Pi.
Pi Esquire.
So I love Pi, right? Pi always call me out, right? So Pi, I probably need to call you. So I got a theory is that if you don't have anybody under 5 foot in your life, you need to get them.
Okay.
So Pi is one of them under 5 foot.
Under 5 footers, right? Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we're the under 5 foot, and so we're some little powerful little women.
No doubt.
And so if you not saying anything to the other women. You know what I mean? Because y'all got this too. But, if you ain't got nobody under 5 foot in your life, get them.
I heard that. She said, what's happening? Also, on April 30th, well, actually before that, the 4th Saturday of every month, we do the neighborhood wellness walk, neighborhood fitness walk. And we're inviting you all to join us for our neighborhood walk on April 23rd, I think is the date, which will be the 4th Saturday, 9 a.m. at Childs Park. We're going to have the Urban Yoga Foundation come out, walk us through some stretches, do some more of that good stuff, continue that work. Again, it's a space for you to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Have a conversation with your body, and move around a little bit, and then you can conversate with your neighbors who are in that fight with you as well. So absolutely. Look, 5'2" is doing it too.
Yeah, you little too. I mean, honestly, like anything under like what, 5'5"? I guess.
Yeah, I take that because I'm 5'4".
You 5'4"?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm 5'4". Yep. Y'all didn't know that, did you? So check it out because everybody say I thought you were taller when they meet me in person. April 30th, 10 to 1, Gadgets for Good drop off. So Gadgets for Good is basically an opportunity for you to recycle your old gadgets. So if you have like old tablets, old computers, things that you need to dispose of, this is being hosted by the Rotary Club of St. Peter's Midtown. It's recycling. So we're collecting gadgets to support members of our local community who do not have access to technology. Accepted electronics include keyboards, mice, circuit boards, monitors, printers, scanners, all of the stuff that you have in your house, that electronic equipment. And what they've done with those is actually give them back. So they'll refurbish them and then put them back to the community. We actually have been working with this program since COVID, as a matter of fact, when schools went down in March of 2020. And we started seeing that people didn't have gadgets and didn't have devices. So you started to recycle. So we started, we didn't start to recycle. We just started trying to identify where we can get gadgets for young people who needed them. And then we ended up being connected with this group that does this project called Gadgets for Goods. And so Gadgets for Good is April 30th. It'll be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it's going to be at Enoch Davis Center. I didn't include that. So thank you. We'll put that on. It's probably already on the St. Pete Community Calendar Facebook page.
But, we'll repeat it again before the 30th.
Yep. Wednesday we'll talk about it.
Mama Blue say your heart of 6 foot. Right.
Okay.
And then they say, so I tell people is that like I'm like close to 6 foot, but I bottle up my height because I don't want to intimidate people.
Okay, I got you.
That's what I tell people.
Okay. I forget it's one of them tribes that I'm from. I guess that's like the tribe that you're from.
Yeah.
And that's my people. That's my people.
No, not my people. But I wouldn't want to be taller.
Yeah.
No.
It's some days I do.
Never.
Because I'm doing stuff around the house these days, and some days I wish that I didn't have to go grab that chair to get up there and get that thing. But other than that,
sometimes I don't want.
But that don't mean like, dang, I wish I'd be like you get people that get fixated and miserable about stuff like that. And
I know.
I never got.
I found
fixated
all
and
the perks of being little.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Yeah, love that. So also the e-learning coaches, man, we really encouraging people to take advantage of this program. E-learning coaches are helping families master tech so that students can succeed online. I know we get into the end of the year, but we want to make sure that we still
you say the end of the year?
Into the school year. School year's only got a few more months left. But the Pinellas County Schools Family E-Learning Coaches, a new digital equity initiative between Pinellas County schools and the Pinellas Education Foundation. The e-learning coaches provide free individualized coaching sessions to families after hours using multiple platforms. They'll actually visit your home or they'll chat with you through email with the goal of bridging the digital divide and ensuring that all families can navigate the Pinellas County school system. And you get help with free internet connections, email setup, programs, and other things that are designed to help you complete your schoolwork online. And so y'all make sure that y'all check that out. You can go to pcsb.org. Sister Hughes is in the building, so that means we finna land this plane and get on up out of here. Oh, we couldn't hear you. You had a decision to make. Sister Hughes said she was the prank caller, y'all. She was in McDonald's line bringing breakfast to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. And so no, thank you for coming in, Sister Hughes. Thank you for all that you do for the community. Kiana, final thoughts.
Just be the change you want to be. Write down those 5 words of affirmation at the end of the day. Please go ahead.
No doubt. So yeah, I'm like you. There's more that needs to be done and needs to be said. We want to thank y'all. We want to thank those who came out to the St. Pete People's Council meeting that we had around housing. We're going to start doing some organizing. Like a lot of good stuff is about to like really pop off. Stuff we've been talking about that you're going to see come to fruition and manifest itself in the days ahead. So y'all stay locked in, man. We appreciate y'all. I love y'all for y'all support, all that you will do, all that you have done, and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
Wednesday, and this is Kiana.
And we out. See y'all Wednesday. What's on your mind, baby?
WUJM, St. Petersburg, 9 Jams.
Have problems with your brakes or CV joints? Then go to Florida Brakes and Tires. Mr. Roosevelt and his experienced team will take care of that for you at a very competitive